So in the last video I was saying how I wanted to make a consistent upload schedule for these videos. That was a lie. The next couple days after that video I had work and I never had a chance to play the game properly. And then my family got a horrible sickness bug and we were all out for the count for a couple days. So I'm just playing this after we've all recovered from that, because that wasn't fun. I'm probably gonna I might do a bigger episode this time round, just because I know these quests will take a bit longer. And I've got quite a bit more time at the moment, so should be fun. Again, I've not really got much to talk about this episode, so it's just gonna be a lot of rambling and or just silence. So yeah. I need to test out which one's stronger out of my Rockbiter weapon and Flame Tongue weapon. As far as I can remember, I think the slower weapons are stronger for your Rockbiter, and then Flame Tongue might not be as good for slow weapons. But I'll just have to test it. Someone else is here by the looks of it. Yeah, I remember when I first started Classic, this little troll island was the first instance that I started grouping up with people to do quests. To do all like the Zalazane and the different trolls and stuff. So this is quite nostalgic for me, even though it is just from the Classic area. I want to save my Earth Shock for when these guys start casting stuff. I think one of them has a fear, where it's like a fire immolate attack. Right, let's test out the strength of this. This is Rockbiter. So when I get critical hits, this is the one time I don't want critical hits, because I'm trying to test out the weapon just on its own. Actually hitting them would help as well. Oh, that didn't pop up. Should I check the add-on for that? Make sure it's showing overkill as well. Oh, I'm pressing all sorts of wrong buttons. Attack, please. I right-clicked it and it didn't. Oh, there's a guy here. Okay, let's try add-ons. Where is it? Nameplate scrolling combat text. Is there an overkill option? I'm sure there is. I'm not sure. Yeah, when it dealt the final blow, it didn't pop up with the numbers of the damage. I don't know if that's a bug or if maybe I just missed it. I don't want to be using that, just another weapon. 39. So it's 36 to 42 so far. Six to 43. So I guess the midpoint is about 38 to 39. Now let's try the flame tongue weapon. If what's this is 30 plus 10. Plus 11. Yeah, it's about the same. See, that went to 26 then, so that was quite a bit lower. It's 35. So that didn't show up the flame tongue weapon then. That was 42. 38. And that one only showed the... Okay, that's a bit buggy. Let me try it without... I can't take it off, can I? Yeah, I think Rock Bite is still stronger in general. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna heal her, aren't you? She was out of line of sight. You're gonna call other people over. No. Cool. So up that. Okay, it was doing the overkill, it's just a bit buggy sometimes. That's cool. I have food, I shall eat that. Have I got my skill? Yeah, I got the reduced mana cost. I remember saying last time the minimum level I'd need, I think it was 13 or 14. It was like you need 5, 6, 7. But then I only actually get it... Oh, that's buggy. At level 20. Yeah, level 14 I want to start getting it. Shaman is really good against spellcasters early on, just because they get that interrupt so early. Really useful. Might as well go over to Zalazane. We're about to level up again. Cool. Now I can go reduce the mana cost again. It's that bear guy. See, every time I go to use my flame shock, they always cast something straight after. Flame shock and earth shock share the same cooldown, so once I use the other, I've got to wait. Oh, I'll try getting the basic attack in at the same time. There's Zalazane. Hopefully this doesn't pull everyone else. Disrupt that, and easy peasy. If I don't miss my attack, that is. Cool. Got his head, and then I need to get one of the... What is it over here that you need to get? Isn't there something you need to interact with here? Ah, the Minish's skull. Minshina's skull. Do I need to kill these anymore? No. Just the hexed ones that I need. The hexed ones that cast fire. do have the fire ability. See, with most, like, damage over time effects in Classic, I'm pretty sure it's only ever worth using them if its duration, if it's like, it lasts the whole duration. So I don't know if my Flame Shock is worth using currently, because that does 21 plus 28, 49, for 53 mana. Okay, my Earth Shock is just stronger. It deals more damage and less mana. So there's no point in using my Flame Shock unless I want to deal damage to one enemy and fight a different one at the same time, I guess. But even then, it's better to just kill one at a time if one's dealing damage. So my Flame Shock currently is pretty much useless. That's the sort of, like, the in-detail stuff that I looked into when I first started Classic. It's like, you know, you've got to check the specifics of each ability to see if it's actually worth using. So it's like Rend for warriors. I'm pretty sure Rend is almost never useful for some reason. Just because the damage over time is so bad. But that's just off stuff that I've read. I don't know if that's actually 100% true. I need to get some more of the eggs. Oh, another troll's just spawned there, cool. Yeah, this is like the hyper spawn thing that I was on about in one of the episodes. When I was doing my Night Elf Druid, I went to a beach and there was just a bunch of Murlocs that spawned all of a sudden. Gotta watch out for some of them. But there's, I know there's the Worgen in the cave in Darkshore as well. I know they spawn quite quickly. I think that's a similar thing in, what's the place called? I forget it now. Silverpine Forest. I think this area here, there's a Worgen cave or something. That's usually pretty dangerous as well. Any sort of cave in Classic is just deadly, so you just need to be careful with them. I always like to do cave quests when I've got my Hearthstone, so I can get out easier. And I don't have to do a massive walk back. 2.9. It's the same weapon. That one's got better durability. I should have just used my Earth Shock there. It deals more damage. Any eggs? Oh, there's one there. I'm sure every time I've done this quest I've always struggled to find the eggs, but I've been okay this time around. Oh, that might be better. 3.0. Yep, it's stronger. A bit better than my staff. Nope. Need to get the tigers. Actually, I did these quests a lot quicker than what I thought I would. I'm sure the Anniversary Classic servers is just the exact same as Classic Era. It's just got a few quality of life things, like the looking for group, and I think the guild tab is different as well. I can't think of anything. Yeah, the mail system. I think you can mail instantly to your own characters. I can't think of anything else though. I don't think they've changed the actual game, it just goes from Classic to Burning Crusade. Don't know if it's easier in any way or what, but I remember this being quite a lot harder. I might have just done these at a much lower level the first time round. It's another reason why I like Classic, is like it seems a bit more difficult. With retail, you can kind of steamroll through everything without even having to stop to drink or eat or heal. You can just keep attacking things over and over, like you can just grab everything on an island and fight it at once. Whereas with Classic, you actually need to stop every now and then to recover your health and mana. It's a lot slower, but it's a bit more enjoyable. That's what I meant with the first couple episodes when I was saying like it makes you be able to feel the improvements of your character better because of how slow everything is. A water barrel, yes it is. Need to remember to kill stuff on the way. I should have took a screenshot on that part, the ritual circle thing at Zalazane's area, the thumbnail. Oh well. Just trying to see if there's any chests around this area. It's just on the main area. Okay, cool. I wish there was a Hearthstone at Sen'jin. Obviously in retail there is, but I've got to swim over there. I'm pretty sure it's shamans that get water walking as well as water breathing. Am I wrong about that? I don't know if it's an ability you get from a quest, maybe, because the quest abilities don't pop up in here. There's water breathing, level 22. Water walking, 28, and you need fish oil. But if I get any fish oil, I want to keep a hold of them, just for the convenience. I need to remember to keep hold of the food that I'm getting as well. And I've not got anything from these, but when I'm going to do like a big set of quests, I usually like to set my inventory out in like the order of how much each stuff costs. So I'll put like the cheapest stuff at the start, and then as I get new stuff, I'll just keep rotating it like this. And then when my bag eventually gets full, I can get rid of the cheapest item. So I'm making sure I'm getting the most vendors. I'm getting the most money from when I vendor everything. So it's like if I had anything for like silver, I'd put it over here, because that's gonna stay in my bags the longest. But I'm still a bit annoyed I didn't send over my bags from my other character. I should have remembered that, because they had full bags, I'm pretty sure. Well, that would have been a big help. I do have a couple other characters on the anniversary servers, but it's on a different, like this one's a PvP server. The other one that I was on a PvE server. I don't know if you can trade mail over them, so I'll have to test that.
Relax. Okie-dokie.
Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from slavery. With Zalazane gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong.
That's another item that, actually I think that one deals damage as well, so I might just use that like next time I'm in a fight. It's probably worth it, just for the instant damage. With the one-off quest items like that, I normally sell. I'll start making some bandages while I'm talking as well.
I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change. Thank you.
Okay, now I need to go back up to Razor Hill. Call of Fire, that was my Shaman quest I need to go up there for. That takes me back. I think... Does that take me to the top? I think that takes me to the top of one of the mountains here. Then I have to go back down into this area where you meet the Fire Elemental. It's a lot of walking about. Sell that. Yeah, I'll just use my Hearthstone now. Takes me to Razor Hill. Then I can get the Fizzle quest and the... Oh, I did the Quillbow quest. That takes me to the Barrens. Oh yeah, I sold the silver bar. Get that from it. I was just checking to see if I had anything.
We cannot allow the Burning Blade a foothold in Durotar. We must destroy them before their evil festers. I have undergone my own investigations and found that a Burning Blade warlock, the Goblin Fizzle Darkstorm, has camped within Thunder Ridge to the northwest. There he and his cultist minions spread chaos. Find and defeat Fizzle and bring me his dead claw.
You might be weak, but at least you're not clumsy, adventurer. Here, take this and get out of my way. I've got cooking to do. Strength and honor.
Cool, I can sell all of that.
To victory.
Right, Baron's Crest.
You look pretty strong. Listen, my good friend Kargal needs some new recruits for Baron's duty. I know you want to do what's right for the Horde. Well, this is your chance. Take this recruitment letter to Kargal and see if he'll sign it.
See, I think I'm going to go into the Barrens, go down and get the Flight Master at least, get what quests I've got here. And then I'll come back and do the remaining ones in Durotar that I've got. Because I know the Fizzle's Claw is quite a difficult one because he's got a lot of minions and Voidwalkers around him. And then this one, I want to be able to get the extra Gazos quest as well. But he's difficult to fight. I think he's an elite. If not, he's got like special enemies around him. So I want to be careful of that. So I want to make sure I'm probably like level 12 for that. And then I'll have my Fire Totem as well, hopefully by then. So yeah, I need to be killing stuff on the way. Every little help. What's the range on this? Down there. Just a quick way of killing stuff. I know that would have saved me, like in a tough situation, but I'd rather just get it over and done with than keep it in my inventory for the perfect time. Like in all the Final Fantasies where you keep all your potions or whatever, or RPGs in general, keep all the strong items for the perfect moment that you never end up using. I know there is a recipe you can get that uses the scorpion stinger. I don't know where you get it from though. I missed an herb. Don't know if I could have picked up earth root anyway.
Recharging.
See, I would like run and damage them like this side by side, but they get slower the more damage they take, so it's like sometimes they don't keep up with you enough, so you have to go back to them anyway. Well, they do actually travel a bit more than what I thought they would, so... Dazed me. That's another big thing that I got confused about with Classic as well, is like the is it called the leashing distance, like when an enemy latches onto you and starts chasing you, like the aggro range. Like if you keep attacking it, it will keep following you no matter how far you go. But then I'm sure I read somewhere, like if they're in a group and you just focus on the one enemy and you like run it away from the camp, then the others will run back, but the one you're attacking won't. But that's never worked for me, so I don't know if I've maybe done it wrong, or if that's just not how it works at all. Because I know there's a few small things that will still aggro, so like heal over time, or even a potion sometimes can give you aggro. So it's probably something to do with that.
Oh, so Tokrin sent you? He's an excellent scout. I'm not sure what I'd do without him. I'll sign your recruitment letter, but what we really need is someone at the crossroads. Take this signed recruitment letter to the crossroads. Zergra Darkfall, Cursor Hide, is in charge there. She's a nasty shaman who will talk your head in circles before she lets you do anything useful. Thrall is convinced she's something special, but I'm not so sure. You'll just have to decide for yourself, pup.
Because I'm sure I mentioned about that, the rare over here that gave me the item that didn't show up on this like item list. Every time I walk past this area now, I always go to that rare, just in case that I can get something decent from it again, or just in rares in general. Just they're pretty fun to go to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this fire quest. I don't know if it's the warlock one or the shaman one that gets you to go on top of the mountain with the demon. It might be the warlock one, because they have to go get the crystal or the soul gem or whatever, I think. I could probably join a group for Ragefire Chasm soon as well. I was thinking of doing the dungeons as a separate
Swart sent you to me, did he? Well then, Swart could always be trusted, so that must mean you're ready to take part of the next Sapta, the Sapta of Fire. I see it in your eyes already, the burning, the desire. You've tasted power, and now you're ready for more of it. Patience, adventurer, remember what Earth taught you. Power and destruction will come easily, but you must still know when to stay your hand. You are powerful enough to wield the Totem of Fire, but that does not mean you are ready. Along the South Fury River in Durotar, before the Great Sea, lies a hidden trail to one of the highest peaks in the land. Find your way to the top, and you shall find one of our holy shrines watched over by Telf Julam, the Shrine of the Dormant Flame. Take this torch to him. It marks that you attempt to tame fire. Return it to me aflame by the brazier at the shrine, and I will see you are given the Totem of Fire.
Okay, so yeah, it is the warlock one that takes you up the mountain. I want to get the Flight Master here. I would grab all the quests here, but I don't want to fill up my quest log with stuff I'm not going to be doing for a while. I'll see if there's anything that takes me to Orgrimmar or that I can do now. But yeah, with the dungeons, I was thinking of doing them as separate videos, just like as a separate segment for those that are looking specifically just to watch what a dungeon run looks like. Yeah, I think for Horde at least, the order of the dungeons goes Ragefire Chasm, then Shadowfang Keep. No. Ragefire Chasm, Wailing Caverns, then Shadowfang Keep, then it's... what's this one here? The Razorfen Crawl, Knockdowns. Should be attacking things. I keep forgetting. I'm pretty sure sometimes if you bring certain enemies to around a base, the guards will come and attack it, and you won't get the loot or the XP for it, depending on how much damage they do. I'm not sure how that works 100% now. Yeah, I should keep that for my cooking, but I don't know. I don't like things taking up my bag space when I don't need it. Do I want to set my Hearthstone? I don't know. I don't think I need to go back to Razor Hill at all. Apart from Fizzle's Claw. I might keep it actually, because I'll be doing Fizzle's Claw soon. I keep pressing the wrong button. Right, we've got Meats to Orgrimmar. I'll go grab that. Then we've got... Ratchet. Fungal Spores. The Fungal Spores is... that's in Wailing Caverns, I think.
Have a look at my meats, friend. You won't want to go out into the Barrens without a good stock of provisions. I have some choice cuts of meat that I want to send to a friend. Her name is Grishka, the innkeeper in Orgrimmar. Will you deliver the meat for me? The fastest way to Orgrimmar is on a Wind Rider. Take the meats to the Crossroads Wind Rider Master, Devrek, and speak with him about transport to Orgrimmar.
The Forgotten Pool, that's where you go to the Centaur area and go check out the pool. Disrupt the attacks, that's kill Quillboars. Where's that? Oh yeah, the Quillboars is like over here. And then supplies across the road. I can't remember what the supplies one is.
All right, adventurer. You want to earn your keep with the Horde? Well, there's plenty to do here, so listen close and do what you're told. I see that look in your eyes. Do not think I will tolerate any insolence. Thrall himself has declared the Horde's females to be on equal footing with you men. Disrespect me in the slightest, and you will know true pain.
Yeah, I'm not going to accept any of these quests yet until I'm actually starting in the Barrens.
Welcome to the Crossroads, adventurer. My name is Thork. I lead the defenses here, and that attack on the caravan contained supplies we desperately needed. You've been brave enough to take on the Razormane tribe so far, and I will ask you to do so again, but this time, I wonder if
that's
I could...
with the Quillboar quest, so I'll get rid of that one for now. Do the Fungal Spores, I'm sure that's the I'll take that.
I have need to send a crate of
That's
potions,
Ratchet.
reagents, and other items to my associates in the old world. Little time I have to actually see them to the dock at Ratchet, and the last caravan has already left. If you could, please take this to Wharf Master Dizzywig. he will ensure that it is placed on the next boat to Blackwater Cove.
You have to get this meat to Orgrimmar? That is no problem. For a small fee, my Windrider can take you there.
For just a few coins, I will have a Windrider bring you to Orgrimmar. When you get there, you can take Zarg's meats to Grishka. Her inn is in the Valley of Strength, not far from the Sky Tower, where my Windrider will drop you off. Speak with me again when you are ready for the journey.
That fungal spores quest was the mushrooms you've got to pick up from around the lakes. It wasn't the Whaling Caverns one. See, I don't know if it's worth going over to Thunderbluff to get the Ragefire Chasm quest from there. I could just hope that someone else has them. Because then there's also the one in Undercity as well. I think what I'll do... Will I level up from this quest? Hang on, I need 1,200. This gives me... Where is it? Where's this bit there? That's 420. And then returning to the crosser. Okay, so I think going back and forth, that'll level me up, and then I can do the Fizzle and the Hidden Enemies quest. I might cut this bit out, just because it is literally just flying back and forth between Orgrimmar and Crossroads. So, I will see you when I've done that.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our battle-weary bodies. Lay your axe by the fire and share the stories of your mighty battles.
Oh, wonderful. Those are fine cuts. These are from Zarg, are they? That orc sure knows his way into a lady's heart. Oh, I can't wait to cook it, but not too much. Meat is best served rare, don't you think?
I've written a letter of thanks to Zarg. Will you deliver it for me? If you've already been to the Crossroads and spoken with their Windrider master, then you can fly a Windrider back there. Take my letter to Doras, the Windrider master of Orgrimmar, and speak with him about transport to the Crossroads.
You have to get this to the Crossroads in the Barrens. Yes, I can get you there. My Windriders are trained to fly to many different places, as long as you have already been to that place and spoken with the Windrider master there. You have been to the Crossroads and spoken to their Windrider master Devrak, so now you can fly directly to him from here. Once you're at the Crossroads, you can deliver Grishka's letter to Zarg. Speak with me when you are ready to go.
So I've never noticed that actually. That quest, or this quest line, is literally teaching you. It's kind of like a tutorial for how the Flight Masters work. It's pretty cool.
Go with honor. I guess she liked it. Nothing brings red to a lady's cheeks like a big, juicy steak. Thank you, adventurer. You've done me a great service. Here is some money for your trouble. And don't be surprised if I invite you to my wedding.
So now I'm going to head up, get my skills for level 12, and I'm going to go do the Hidden Enemies quest for the Ragefire Chasm prerequisite.
My Windriders are trained to fly quickly through the hot
I don't know if
barrens
it's
there.
better to go for the Fizzle quest first, or the Gazos. I can't remember if Gazos is a elite or not. I might have to search that. See, this is one of the things, like, I was always back and forth on Wowhead and stuff, figuring out what's what, and I don't know, I find it interesting having to research certain things, but it's not like over the top where you don't understand a thing. I can't tell if he's a elite from Wowhead, but on Wowhead it says he's level 14. And I'm pretty sure he spawns with other people, so I'll need to be careful. Might be worth going for... I don't know. See, this is the routing thing that I spoke about in one of the episodes, where it's like being the most efficient with what direction and what order you do your quests in. Because it's like I could go, obviously get my skills, then go into the cave for hidden enemies, or I could go down, do the Fizz quest, and then go get my Totem of Fire. But then that means me running all the way back up. But I could go skills, Fizz, Fire, fly over back to Orgrimmar, then do the cave, or I could do the cave, go into Orgrimmar, talk to Thrall, get all that done, and then come back down. I don't know. I think Fizz might be harder, actually. But I think going from here to Fizz, then to the Fire, that might be more efficient, because then I can run back over this way and just fly to Orgrimmar. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. But I think I'm going to cut up to the bit where I'm at my skills, because it's walking. So I don't know, should I keep the walking in the videos or not? Because it is literally just, like, unless I've got something to talk about, there's no reason to. So I don't think I will.
Talk to me.
So I got my Fire Nova Totem, Purge, Revive, Heal. Okay, so those skills aren't really that great at the moment. One magic effect. See, I don't think in Classic you can see what buffs the enemies have. I don't know if maybe that's a feature they've done in the Anniversary, or it's an add-on you can get, but that I'm probably not even going to be able to tell. Fire Nova, I get that later, when I get my Fire Totem. And then Healing Wave, that's my slower one, but it deals loads of healing. And then Ancestral Spirit, that's my Revive. See, I do already have a Shaman on Classic. I'm just trying to remember the layout of the abilities I had. Because I had like the Searing Fire there, I think. I'm probably going to have Chain Lightning there eventually. Yeah, it's just figuring out what I want. I need to go down. Can I level up my first aid? We can. I should probably go do that. See, again, that's another thing. Like, if I just completely forgot about my first aid, I would have lost a lot of time having to go get it another time. Like, I could have routed it better by going straight over instead of having to run back now. Seems like something really small, but when it's literally, like, a lot of this game is literally just running around like this. Just routing things a bit better helps in the long run. It's like, oh, I'm getting lost in a house now. I know a lot of people will get a second pair of boots and put the speed enchantment on it, and I would like to do that, but it's probably really expensive to get someone to enchant that for you. So I decided to actually come down to the Hidden Enemies cave, just because I'm right at Orgrimmar. I might as well, and hope that I can fight Gazers. And I've just got this axe, which I don't know if it's worth selling on the auction house, or just sell it as is. I don't tend to bother. I've got disenchanting, I keep forgetting. I'm going to end up selling a bunch of green stuff without remembering that then. I'm going to really mess myself up eventually with that. I never do enchanting, so it's just not something I even think of or crosses my mind. wonder if there is anything green that I've already sold and just didn't think to disenchant. Probably. I'm hoping I can find another player here inside, and that should make it go a bit easier. If not, I can just, like, focus down the one character and try and loot him before I die. I'm gonna try and get rid of the minions first and then interrupt the casters. Like so. Cool. Health potion's always nice. I don't know if these guys can still cast stuff as well. I've got mana, so I need to be careful. See, this purge ability in Classic, I don't know why you would ever know, or when you would ever know to use it. Because there's no way of knowing if they've got a magic effect. Unless they've got like a particle effect on the character, I guess, but even then. Just interrupted it in time. So with Shaman, I know I need to be careful of where I put my totems, because if a patrol comes by, they can aggro onto it and come attack me. So I need to make sure I'm updating my totems when I'm walking from pack to pack. I also could have done more of my cooking when I was in Orgrimmar. I forgot to do that. And I probably could have got some stamina food, but I've still got this apple that I got from the starting area, so cool. I don't know if it's more effective for me to just keep my stone skin totem on for the defense or use the attack. Because I know with strength it increases your attack power by 2 for shamans, warriors and paladins, I think. And every 14 attack power is 1 DPS of damage. So every 7 strength you get is 1 DPS. So it's like this Earth Totem. It's only giving me like 1 and a bit DPS compared to reducing 4 melee damage per hit. It's the type of stuff that I have to... Like I said, this is like, I'm level 12, I'm literally not even a fifth of the game, a fifth of the level through the game yet. And it's all these like min-maxing thing that I'm thinking of. Too much. I just need to chill out and play the game. Well, I like how there is those more in-depth things.
Recharging.
Make sure I've got my yellow drink up first. I want to make sure I've got both my buffs on for Gazels. I also managed to get a mage into like buffs, so that's going to help big time as well.
I'm out of range.
That. Shock's range is short, so I have to run up to the enemy to interrupt them. See, when they're casting a spell, I should wait until the very end of their spell before I cast my interrupt, because that will slow them down even more. Stonebaiter. I've already got my food buff. Oh, I didn't go to Ratchet! I can go to Ratchet when I do the Totem Fire quest, actually, that's fine. Okay. That might actually be more efficient than if I just ran to Ratchet on its own, actually, so that's okay. I'm gonna get rid of you first. Gazos is on the other one, I think. It's not spawned here. I think he's got 2 spawn locations. That knife any good? Nope. Can he spawn down low? No, I think it's just the other, like, up high bit on the around this side. Line of sight that shadow bolt. Big crit. An even bigger crit. There's only chests in this area. There's a couple that can spawn. I forget what that box is there for. It might be a class quest. Gazos, where are you? There he is. Oh, that's like a really bad spot for him to be in as well. He can pull a lot of stuff there. It might be safer just to go the long way around. Don't want to risk anything. Running all the way from the Spirit Healer will be a lot longer than just running around this cave. That's not a good idea. Line of sight shadow ball. See, I probably should be using my totems, but I don't think it's worth it just for the extra, like, couple damage or whatever. I think it's more effective just for me to use my mana on the big hitters. So let's do 40. And then it does. And I can do 46. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it when I could just be doing like an instant 40 damage with this. Oh, scroll of protection. I'll take that. So why does that sometimes stop them from casting their spell? It says it stops it from being cast for 2 seconds, but that didn't feel like 2 seconds. I'll listen to this quest again while I'm doing this.
One thing I will not tolerate are traitors in our midst, adventurer. But I would be a fool to play my hand so early. It would not sufficiently cut the corruption out of our lands and only cause the infection to grow worse. But you, a young adventurer, could go places my agents could not. Could learn the truth. Could find the true head of the beast. If you are brave enough, then enter Skull Rock to the east of Orgrimmar, find a lieutenant's insignia off one of the burning blade there, and return to me.
Scroll of Spirit, I'll take that. Oh. So I've got an int buff, armor, and spirit. Hopefully that'll help me out with the fight with Gazers. Line of sight. Sight again. That's a cool trick you can do, I guess. You're in caves, there's a lot of little gaps you can hide behind if there's spellcasters and stuff. That Fanatic Blade makes the fire attack every time they do a basic attack.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I might try my Purge ability when he uses his Fire Blade, just to test if that will take it off. If he casts it, that is. Yeah, so Purge. Has that took it off him? Yeah, it has. Cool. So I guess I should just look out for what abilities they're using, and if it looks like a buff, then I can purge it off of them. Because like in, I'm pretty sure the casting bar for the classic, like the enemy health bars is a add-on that I have as well. I don't think that's base game. So in vanilla it would have been really tough. I don't minus like that.
Charging.
Come here, please. I don't want to fight you over there. Right, now this is the difficult part. See, if I pull him... he's a fanatic. That minion is his. So if I pull him, is he gonna drag them with him? I hope not. Let's give it a go. Right, got my earth totem. Got all of that. Go farthest range I can. And hope he doesn't pull him. Okay, cool. Let's get max mana again. I need to use my lightning shield as well. So I think with this guy I'm just going to beam down the actual quest guy and get his quest item. And then if I die, it's not too much of an issue. Right. If I go up here, then he has to run around the water. That'll give me even more time. I hear someone's bow behind me. I want to get this quest before they steal it from me. He has Shadow Bolt. I didn't know he did. Line of sight it. Oh, this could be bad. Can I use my totem and then that will pull the Void Walker? Oh, that was awful. That was so bad. I didn't know he had Shadow Bolt. Okay, that's rough. I shouldn't have messed up that badly. I probably should have waited for the player and see if I could group up with them, but some people don't group up, so they could have easily just stole it for themselves. And with it being a hunter, because I heard a boar, they would have been able to do it easily on their own. Let's see if I can find a boar. Not a boar, a hunter through this. Okay, not a single hunter. Maybe they were a different level. I'll get rid of that. Refresh. Oh, was it someone just killing a boar above me, maybe? It was level 60 hunter, but... yeah, I think it would have been someone killing a boar above the cave. I don't have my int, spirit, or protection buff now, and he still managed to beat me. See, I don't know if it's worth attacking him, then putting my Stoneclaw totem down to taunt the Void Walker. I don't know if it would work on him. Might try that. Okay, let's give it a go. Got everything. Let's go. Line of sight. Stoneclaw totem. Let's interrupt that. Kill him, please. Potion. Gazos. Kill Gazos, please. Thank you. Request item. I'm happy. He's strong. Stoneclaw totem. That's not going to build up enough threat, is it? Nope. I'm dead. What do I do with this? Do I just hand that in? Nero Violet, yeah. I can't remember what that little black box is in that cave for then. It must be a... I think that might be a Warlock quest or something. If I... This is going to break all my armor. 25%. I can just run up to the shop in Brazier Hill. It's fine. Oh, that's actually... I thought I was down here like it is in retail. Okay, I think I should be able to do the fizzle thing anyway. I didn't get the insignia! Oh, no. There is like one enemy that can drop it here, so hopefully he drops it. I've really messed up now. I've wasted a lot of time in that cave. Should have got the insignia first. I've done the quest so many times, I should know by now. There is a player here. Let's see if I can group up to do Fizz. Hey, do you want to group up to get Fizzle? I can help. Oh. Yes, please. Thank you. Get rid of them apples now. Try and get the outside ones first. Oh, he's throwing something at them. Oh, he's engineered up. He's got all sorts of stuff. Okay, pull Fizzle over here. I'll heal him. Actually, I don't want the aggro because I'll die straight away. Mass thickness has gone off now anyway. Thank you. I can kill these for the insignias as well. Please give me an insignia, I don't want to have to go up to the cave again. There's a chest there. You can take this chest for if you like. Normally I'd roll on any chest that I find in a group, but if he's helped me I don't mind him taking it. Of course. I'm not going to force him to take a chest. Fizzle has spawned already. That was way too quick. I don't like that. And he doesn't drop the insignia either. I'm gonna go for this. Please tell me this will drop it for me, because I need that insignia. Please? No. Okay, need to go back to the cave. That's not fun. I mean, I don't know if it's worth just sticking around here instead. Oh, quest item. He looted that. This has got the thing. Yes. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, now I can go down to Razor Hill, which my Hearthstone is nearly done. So I might as well just kill a bunch of stuff and then teleport down. I don't know. I might go do the fire quest, then teleport to Razor Hill. Do I have anything I could give that guy? I don't think so. Nothing that would be good to him anyway. And it's convenient that I used up all the apples because now I've got space for my next totem. These lizards can just spam the bolt over and over, they don't have mana. I didn't think Mage Royal spawned in Duratar. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am. I need to go this way to get out. So I don't know if helping another player kill something that they've already tagged takes away from the XP. Because I know with priests, sometimes you don't want to take the kill from them because it stops one of their talents that gives them the spirit. But I don't know if it takes anything away from the XP. So like, obviously you could get a high level player to just instantly kill everything for a low level. So I'm not entirely sure how that works. But let's go get my fire totem. Might be able to see a rare on the way as well. Yeah, Death Flare. I know as a warrior, when I'm like just running about, I tend to attack even just like the critters, like the snakes and rabbits that you find. It gives you that little bit of extra rage for when you go to attack another enemy. Or like I'll use my charge on them just to travel the distance faster. Just a little bit, that helps here and there. Also, I need to activate my herbalism. I think I mentioned that when I got the profession, like in Classic, you need to actually activate your tracking ability. So, whenever I die, I usually forget. I'm getting a lot of boar meat, which is good, because I can level up my cooking later. Oh, there's still that cloak that I didn't equip. Oh my, I can't get out of this ditch. See, there's a few herbs here that I could pick up, but the herb thing is just like a thing that I've got for the sake of it, but I want to make sure I am still leveling it, so when I do get to the higher levels I can still use it, otherwise it's just a wasted profession.
spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, I can pick up Earth Root. Cool. Ooh, is that Deathflare? Yes. Is this the first rare I'm fighting? It's either the first or second. Because I know there was the elite rare that I died to, the Quillbore. I don't know if I've actually killed a rare yet, though. Let's see what we get. Got a good distance on it as well. Don't know if it'll cast anything, but I'll just use my interrupt anyway. That's poison. I don't have pure poison yet. And I got a mail belt that I can't even use. Oh well, I'll sell it. Plus I get loads of XP for fighting rares, so it's always good to get them. Wonder if it's worth checking this Quillbore area while I'm here. Get rid of that one. Activate this. Captain Flat Dust. Poisoned again. This is another thing in Classic that you'd never be able to find without a guide. I wonder if this will be a good spot to take a screenshot for the thumbnail.
Ah, my mistake, adventurer. I apologize. I did not realize you possessed the torch. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Many adventurers find their way here while looking for lost treasure, or the promise of mystical creatures to slay, only to be turned away from a seemingly empty shrine. But we know the truth, do we not, adventurer? This shrine holds a greater secret from the mundane members of the Horde. To us it is sacred.
Also, I just realized when I respawned here, I could have handed in my quest. This is the routing thing I was on about not half an hour ago. Also, I forgot.
You did not come here for a history lesson, did you? You came for the eternal flame and fire totem. The first step is to create a sapta and bind you to the flame. I can create the fire sapta for you if you bring me 2 items. The first is fire tar, a simple item usually carried by Razormane spellcasters in Eastern Barrens. The second item will be more dangerous, a reagent pouch from one of the cultists of the Burning Blade. You can find them in a cave above the ravines northeast of Razor Hill.
I completely forgot that this guy doesn't have the items straight away, so you have to go do other stuff. I need to go up there. Do I use my Hearthstone now? I think I'll use my Hearthstone. Actually, no, because I was going to go to Ratchet, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I'll go Ratchet first, and then I'll... There's too many decisions. I don't know which order to do stuff in. I might go Ratchet. Get whatever quests I can get from that. Okay, well, do I die here? Go Ratchet. Get what quests I have there. Go to Crossroads. Do the Fire Tar. See, I would like to do the Fire Tar quest when I've got the Quillbow quest as well, so I might just grab a bunch of them and then come back to do them after I've got the Fire Totem. So I think Ratchet, Crossroads, Fire Tar, Razor Hill, Orgrimmar. Maybe. Yeah, Razor Hill, then go up there, then Orgrimmar. Cool. See, I know there's an add-on that tells you what order to do all your quests in, and like what to fight and what level to fight up until. But that's never interested me, because it's like it just tells you how to play the game, kind of. It just like tells you what to do. I don't see the fun in that. Can I get that? Peace Bloom? Yes. See, if I had the Plane Strider quest from before, I could be doing them now, but... oh well. I probably should have grabbed the quests from the Barons and just, like, hid them if I didn't want them clogging up my quest log, but... oh well. Need to sell a bunch of stuff as well. Yeah, this is the bag organizing thing that I was on about before. I'll just put all the cheapest stuff to the very left, and then I know what to destroy to get the more money in the end. So I've just picked up the Samothlange quest, and it gives you a quest item, like a book that you like explains the quest or whatever, but you don't actually need it for like to complete the quest, I don't think. So it just frees up the bag space, being able to delete it. So that's what I've done.
Time is money, friend. A small enough crate. Yes, I should be able to find room for this aboard the ship. It sails with the next tide. I trust this is soon enough. Excellent. Let me just enter it into my ledger. All taken care of. Good day to you, adventurer.
I don't know if it's worth going onto the boat and getting the Booty Bay Flight Master just yet. I won't be going to Booty Bay anytime soon, so I don't think it's worth it. The rest of the quests here are just the pirate quests in the south. west. What's the root samples? I forget what that quest is. Can't pick it up yet, I'm not high enough level though. Okay, I think I'm gonna go... Well, I want to go up top to that tree and see if I can get the tiger. And then I'll go to Crossroads and pick up what quests I can from there. I'm going such a long about way of climbing this mountain. I don't know what level he's going to be. These are all level 17. Even if he is spawning, I don't think I'll be able to kill him. I could use the slash target thing. Does he spawn anywhere else? That's probably just where someone's dragged him over to kill. Okay. Humor. No, he's not there. Okay, let's see if we can see Swiftmane then, on the way to Crossroads. Okay, there's actually a lot more enemies here than I thought there were. I want to test that. I walked right over a Peace Bloom. Swiftmane, are you here? Do you want to show yourself?
It's too far away.
Oh, there's a raptor right in front of me. The giraffes, I don't think, are used for any quests in the game. They're just kind of there for atmosphere, I guess. There's the hyenas. Oh yeah, 13. There we go. I think, see, why is this guy chasing after me? He's nowhere near. Oh, he used a screech ability, calling for help. Gods, help me! Thank you. See, I don't get any credit for them, even if I do attack them, I don't think. That was perfect timing from the guards, actually. That was really good. What was I saying? Yeah, I think the next video will probably be Ragefire Chasm. Whether I'll be damaging or healing, I do not know, but that should be fun for the next video. I think it'll only be like a 30-minute, 45-minute sort of thing, so that'll be a much shorter one, but maybe there'll be people that are looking for a specific video just for the dungeon, so that should help them. I don't know if there is anything useful for me in Ragefire Chasm, because I think I've mentioned in one of the other videos, there's the Staff of Orgrimmar, and like you end up replacing, like there's the of Orgrimmar weapons, I mean, and you end up replacing whatever loot you get in the dungeon with that quest item.
I got what you need!
So, I will get something good from the quest at least, I know that. The staff does a lot more damage, but it's really expensive. See, I think sometimes it is worth it just to buy a flat upgrade from a shop. But I don't want to spend that much money. I probably should have got that keg as well on my way up. Oh well, is there a keg over here somewhere? No. Okay, start from the bottom and then I'll just work my way up to get the quests. Forgotten pools is where you gotta search the pool. Root samples. Oh, the root samples quest is from the guy that's walking back and forth, I think. No, because that's the guy that I was looking at before. It popped up on the tooltip. I don't know why his name comes up here. There's a lot here.
The times we live in are as fickle as the shifting winds, adventurer. It is important to remember what is true and lasting in this world, and to preserve that. Everything else is a waste. Long ago, the Barrens was a lush place, teeming with life. But war and cataclysm raged across the land, scorching it and leaving a dry husk. Such is the way of things, and it saddens my heart. But within the past few years, new oases have formed in the Barrens. And life stirs, and deep down, we druids sense a power leaking its way to the surface. We must find its source. Travel to the Forgotten Pools, northwest of the crossroads. Search its waters for a source of power, then return here.
I don't mind spending a bunch of money on bags, because that will help in the long run, and it just makes looting a bit more comfortable.
Your first prey will be easy. The plain striders to the east have been harassing our food supplies and have become a nuisance. Put down the plain striders and return to me with their beaks.
See, because I plan on going to do the dungeon next, I wouldn't normally start collecting a bunch of quest items in my bags. But I could either put them in my bank, and then my bags will be empty for the raid. Not raid, Jesus. Dungeon, or I don't think the dungeon actually drops all that much, so even just having like a half full inventory, I'll probably still have enough space for it.
All the Quillboars are our enemies, adventurer. Some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razormane tribe has been attacking our supply lines from Durotar, causing us no end of annoyance. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids. But until then, any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start in the northeast towards Durotar. You can always tell their dens from the huge, thorny vines that come up from the earth. Seek them out and slay them.
That attack on the caravan contained supplies we desperately needed. You've been brave enough to take on the Razormane tribe so far, and I will ask you to do so again, but this time, I wonder if I could ask you to keep your eyes open for some of our lost supplies. You can probably find them throughout their camps. The Quillboar getting fat off their dishonorable acts. The people of the crossroads would be in your debt. The blasted harpies have been ravaging our caravan supplies for too long. It's time we slit a few of their throats and diminished their numbers. I've been snooping around their nests and figured out who leads who. The most devastating attack will destroy a good section of their lower chain of command, and then we can work our way to the top. I'll start you off slow. Take out Witchwing harpies and Witchwing rogue feathers in the northwest, and bring me 8 Witchwing talons. That should be a good start.
Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen from our guard tower. It was meant as payroll to the Crossroads guards, and we want that silver back. The strange thing is, we caught one of the thieves on the night of the theft, and it was a raptor. Unbelievable. I don't know what raptors would want with silver, but I don't care. I want the raptors dead so they won't steal from us again. Hunt raptors in the Barrens. Collect for me their heads.
The oases of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near these oases. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Bring me these spores and you will earn our gratitude.
See, I know the light feathers, that's what the priests or mages use for slow fall. Or levitate, one of the two. I don't know if they sell any good on the auction house, or if they're just kind of like something that they can easily get. So I tend to just sell them normally, anyway. Because like, I think sharp claws as well, they can be used to make a rage potion for warriors. I don't know if they sell any better as well. I might be wrong about that though. So we're at the point now in the quest area where we're just full up on everything for questy. I just want to get the fire scepter, which is in this crate thing, I think. Is it here? Yeah, fire tar, not scepter. Then I shall use my hearthstone to go over there. It would be good if I could get to level 14. Oh! First green item, or second green item that I can equip. Intellect and stamina, that's actually really good. I shall take it. It increases my armor as well. Cool. Improvements. Where's the fire tar? Oh, I got it from the enemy. Okay. Cool. That was quick. Yeah, I think I'll just use my hearthstone now. Please, nothing interrupt me.
Speak. Aha, you got him. You do your clan proud, adventurer, and because of you, Durotar is free of one more agent of evil. One of our shamans, Margos, knows more of the Burning Blade's corruption. He speaks of a cave called Skull Rock in the mountains just outside Orgrimmar that shelters a large band of Burning Blade cultists. Before you go to Skull Rock, speak with Margos. He is wise and his counsel is valued. He is camped to the northeast between the coast and Dry Gulch Ravine. Follow his advice, but whatever Margos says, adventurer, I still want you to crush those cultists.
So, you're actually supposed to defeat Fizzle first, then go up here and do the Skull Rock stuff with the Hidden Enemies quest. I'm gonna have to, I think this is probably that quest that has the black box in it that I was missing. So I need to go through the whole cave again. I might have to do the thumbnail as a cave exploring sort of thing instead of the fire totem. I want to get the fire totem before the dungeon though. I don't know if I want this episode to be like way longer than the others, because it's already an hour 40 minutes. Well, I guess it'll make up for the episodes that I haven't made over the weekend. To get the regen pouch from this guy. Oh, this is like a full cave. I thought this was just one of the mini caves. Okay. I should have bought water. I've still only got like the lowest level of water, which isn't going to be great. I think I can probably get ice cold milk at this level. Oh, another green item. Cool. See, this is where the decisions start. That gives me way more armor. Takes away my spirit and stamina, but it gives me 4 attack power. So that's nowhere near even like half, like 1 DPS. So I think, in terms of the stats from that, the stamina and spirit is better just because of how much it gives me. But the armor, I mean the armor doesn't really matter at such a low level, but see, in terms of like killing stuff faster, the spirit, that's going to give up my mana faster, so I'm going to be able to cast my strong casting spells more. But then the attack power just gives me raw damage anyway. If I equip it and see what happens. So my DPS 16.5, it's only going to go up by like 2. 16.8, yeah. I think the spirit and the stamina is probably better. I mean, the armor, I'm not too bothered. 18.3. Yeah. What's my spirit? I've got an add-on that shows me all of this extra stuff. Mana per 5 seconds, 4501. 43. Yeah, I think just having the extra mana to cast my spells that deal a lot more damage is going to be better than just the DPS. The attack power one seems cooler to have, but I'm just going to keep to the mana. I'm trying to be an elemental shaman, so I'll stick to the theme. But I should, because that's an armor that I can disenchant now, so I should be able to enchant one of my things. And I can disenchant that green sword. Cool. Shamans can't use swords, so there's no point in looking at that. Oh, I got dust from the sword as well. I thought it was just weapons gave you essence and armor gave you dust. That's good to know. Enchant bracer, minor health. Let's go. This is where I get a new bracer straight away. Cool. First enchant. Cultists are the ones that drop the item. I can attack that guy without that one coming over. Here we go. Oh, line of sight. Is this gonna kill him? Nope. What killed him? Does my lightning shield deal damage to range attacks as well? I thought that was just melee attacks. When a spell, melee or ranged attack. Okay. I thought Lightning Shield was just melee attacks. That's cool. And I got it straight away. Cool. Very efficient. Now we can go up. It's a good thing I did go to Razor Hill and not Orgrimmar. So I could get this quest as well. Completely forgot about this one. See, I like this area in retail because I play a lot of different characters and different races and classes and stuff. I recreate the characters a lot, and whenever I made a horde character, I would always do the 3 like dueling quests around this area. There was like 3 chained up enemies: a Tonka, a Naga, and I can't remember the last one. I think it's an Orc. And they're all chained up in the corner over here, and you get like a quest to just fight them. And they give you a bunch. They're super easy to fight, and it just gives you a bunch of easy XP as soon as you create your new character. So like on every new horde character I'd create, that would be one of my first quests I'd go to do, just for some easy XP. For Alliance I would do the same, but with Hogger and the Knoll quests around there, because they were pretty easy to do.
Welcome, adventurer. Word reached me of your coming and of your exploits in Durotar. You are an adventurer of growing skill and renown. Stay on the pure path, and your future will be great indeed. Adventurer, the Burning Blade has infested the cave east of Orgrimmar known as Skull Rock. Inside that cave, they perform vile rituals and burn their own flesh with searing collars. By wearing these collars, I believe the cultists attune themselves to demonic power. But to confirm this, I must have a collection of the collars to study. Go to Skull Rock and gather searing collars from the cultists you find there. Bring them to me, and I will uncover their secrets.
Please pick up the root. Thank you. Is that gonna pull the Scorpid? I don't think they're like as a group, so they don't pull together. See, a bunch of enemies just spawned, and I don't know if that was just a layer or a phase, or if they just respawned all at once. It's a bit odd. Hopefully we can get some more greens, build up our enchanting level. I can be quite lenient with my mana in this cave as well, because I'm about to level up. No, I shouldn't have done that. I'll have to line a sight of Shadow Bolt. I'm gonna cast it again. Yep. could make heavy woolen bandages now. I don't bother with any guild. I thought that one would make me level up. This is dangerous. He's got line of sight on me there. Oh, we've resisted my interrupt. Okay, that's good. Cool. Perfect timing for that. I didn't think Voidwalkers, the minions, would give me XP. I never noticed that. Gonna stand there. If I reapplied my stone biter earlier, I think that would have killed him. I've done all this now. I need to go back to Margot's. Then I can go back to him. Yeah, I want to take a screenshot of the cave. Cool. Done the thumbnail. So what I'm interested in seeing is, as I do more of the thumbnails and as I level up, you can see my character getting different gear and like the location that in the background will change. So it's like the last few thumbnails is all just orange because it's Duratar, but then it'll slowly go like yellow for Barons, and then Ashen Vale will be all like green. It's just be cool to see. I mean, I know similar to what I was saying with I don't know if I can find it, the quests around here for retail that I used to do to get a bunch of free XP. In Ashen Vale Classic, there's the Ashen Vale Hunt, which just gets you to kill 3 random enemies. That's like around here, here, and then over here somewhere. That's super easy to do as well. That gives you a bunch of XP. So that's like a classic version that I like to do for my Horde characters. I need to make sure I do that.
Loktar. Good. Hiding within these collars is the secret behind the burning blade, and I will uncover that secret.
I think I'll probably just disenchant these because they're not better for me.
The searing collars you brought me are powerful demonic implements. Divining their origin is, I'm afraid, beyond my skills as a shaman. We will need a warlock to study them. Take a searing collar to Niru Fireblade. Although he is a skilled warlock, he professes to use his powers to thwart demons, and claims his research in the occult is benign. Be that true or false, we may need his aid against the demonic cult in Duratar. You may find Niru in Orgrimmar in the Cleft of Shadow.
Yeah, when I go up to that bit, that's a lot of running back and forth between him and Thrall. I think Nero, he sends you off into the Barrens to do something with a gem. But again, I can't remember if that's a Warlock-specific quest. I'm gonna go get my fire totem finally. Walking up to get my fire totem now. I almost died on the way because I was just auto-running for a bunch of enemies. I probably should have been fighting them for the XP on the way, but oh well. That's the thing, I didn't choose my skill point from earlier, did I? I would like to increase the damage of them, but I think at such a low level, it's not going to do a lot at the moment. Maybe when I get the next rank of Lightning Bolt. When do I get Chain Lightning? I think that's like way later, like 38 or something silly like that. 40, Jesus. I really like Chain Lightning. I remember it being one of my favourite abilities.
Hey there. These will do nicely, adventurer. Fire is more than chaos and destruction. Do well to remember that. It is also about life and creation. All things are tied together in such a way. Forces oppose one another, but at the same time one cannot exist without the other. Both extinguish one another, but also give one another meaning. Always remember this. Using different types of magic in conjunction with one another will show not only true skill, but great wisdom. The fire scepter is finished. The time has come for you to face the flame. Use the scepter at the shrine and head to the top of the mountain to face the manifestation there. He will not attack until you are ready, but he will realize you are able to see him. Strike him down swiftly, adventurer, for he shall only grow in power the longer you take to slay him. Once he is defeated, place his glowing embers within the brazier and light the torch.
The voiceover AI gave him.
The elements await you.
The voiceover add-on gave him 2 different voices then. Okay, I'm gonna start first. I don't know how difficult this fight is gonna be. It shouldn't be too bad. I don't remember it being too difficult. Hang on, did I just equip the wrong thing? Hang on, what do I actually need to do here? I've got the torch, and then I've got the scepter. Okay, once he's defeated, use the torch. Okay, cool. I can equip my stuff.
It's too far away.
Oh, he's on the top. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, he's super easy. Okay, attach them. Hang on. Yeah. Need to bring the Torch of Eternal Flame to the guy in the barrens. And get rid of that scepter sight now. Right, where next? Orgrimmar, I'll do all this when I'm doing the Ragefire Chasm. I think it's best for me to just run over there. And then I can go Crossroads and then fly up to Orgrimmar, and then I'll do the dungeon. I don't know how popular the low-level dungeons are in the Anniversary server. Obviously it's been out for a while now, so everyone's way higher level. But I hope there's still a few people doing low levels. I mean, I did see one group doing Ragefire Chasm earlier. So hopefully I can find some people to do it. Be level 14 for it then as well. We'll have that lightning bolt. Level 14. My enhancement. don't necessarily need the faster Ghost Wolf, but anything to do with speed I always go for in a game like this, because it adds up big time eventually. Because it's like I was doing Razorfang Crawl, and there was a person in my group that had the speed buff on their boots, and like we were around here at the time I think, and they got there like way before I did. So it is noticeable when you're like running next to someone, or someone runs past you with the speed boost. I don't know where you get the speed enchant from, but if I can get it myself, that would be even better. Pay a rubbish amount of money for it. Because I know the speed potion for alchemy, I managed to get that on one of my characters. It was either Alliance or Horde. And that's like one of the main things I wanted, was the speed potion. But then on the other faction, I couldn't find it, so I just ended up buying the recipe on the auction house. So I use that whenever I can make it, but it's Earthroot and Swift Thistle I think you need. And I don't seem to come across that all too much. That's the only problem. Gonna get my Fire Totem, and I'll get Searing Totem, and I can use my Fire Nova then. My Searing Totem, that's for single target, like damage over a long fight. That's like a damage over time that I only want to use if it's gonna last the whole fight. And then the Fire Totem is AoE. That's the one that it's like a ticking time bomb, and it causes a lot of threat to anything near it. So if I just use it at the start of the fight, the enemies lock onto it anyway. So that's something I want to use after dealing a bit of damage first myself. And then, say like if I'm in a dungeon, that would be good for big damage. But then you get the fire, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a fire pulse totem or something. It's one that deals damage over time. Magma totem, that's it. That's very similar, but it deals damage over time rather than in one big burst like this one.
What do you need?
Your spirit burns brighter than any torch I've ever seen, adventurer. And for that, you should be proud. If you continue down this path, the elements will be yours to command, and our brethren will look to you for guidance and wisdom. Let me be the first to congratulate you and present to you your newest totem.
We have the totems now. See that? I'm sure it costs like little mana, yeah. So that is pretty useful. It deals a little damage, but over a long period of time. I can also get Chen's Keg here. That's really convenient. That's not on Questy. It doesn't show that here as being Questy. That's interesting. Right, where do I want to go? Is the Samarflat? Nah, I'm going to do the Baron's Quest on a separate video. Okay. So I think I'm going to go to Orgrimmar and then do what little prerequisites I have for the Ragefire Chasm quest, and then hopefully I can get a group that has the other city quests from Undercity and Thunderbluff. If not, I'll have to go run and get them off camera, because that's going to be a boring video just running between each of the cities. These quests, it's a lot of like, you go to Nehru, then you go to Thrall, then you go back to Nehru, so on and so forth. I might go give in the Chen's Empty Keg quest straight away as well, so it's just out of my inventory. only problem with the searing and the fire totem is like they damage everything around them, so it's like this over here, even though it's nowhere near me, it will still attack it and aggro it. So that's a big problem in dungeons especially. And the targeting on it is a bit odd. I'm pretty sure that you could be attacking something and it'll attack something completely different. See, in 25 mana it did like 30 or 40 damage there. Which, for my lightning bolt, it's about 30 damage that it does. So yeah, the fire totem over time definitely is mana efficient. What's this that I've got? Skin increases armor and stamina. Ooh. That'll be from the fire totem, I think. Bring it over here to attack the totem. Yeah, now we're getting into the Shaman playstyle, just using ranged attacks, totems, and melee attacks all in one fight. It's pretty fun. So the collar I'm going to get rid of soon, the keg I'm going to get rid of soon. Planestrider Beak, that's going to be a while. Insignia, I'm going to get rid of that. Burning Shadows, getting rid of that. Cool. And the Strange Dust I'll keep on me. Way over here. I think I'll put them after my weapons. I think I'll put my Hearthstone in Orgrimmar, so when I get done with the dungeon I can just teleport straight out.
My Wind Riders are trained to fly quickly through the hot Baron's air.
When does Chenze empty keg? He gets me to get a bunch of materials, I think, for the next bit. And the root sample. I still don't know what that root samples is, I can't remember. Because it's... The blue leaf tubers is the one that I'm thinking of for the dungeon quest. That's for Razorfang Crawl. Can't think of what that root sample is. Yeah, so I've got 5, 6... When's my Ghost Wolf? So I've got 7 levels till Ghost Wolf. So 5, 6... Oh, so it's actually 15 is when I want to... Is it? So 14... 15, 16, 17... I don't know. I'm doing basic maths in a video game. I can't handle this. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so it's actually 15 that I want to do that. Is it? Yeah, so from level 14, that's when I want to start putting my talents into enhancement. Because I don't want to get it too early and then one of my talents just be useless for until I level up again. So I think my next skill I'll put into the damage, just because that's when I'm getting my lightning bolt at level 14 as well. The better earth shock and lightning bolt. So that should help increase my damage a little bit. There's too much to think about at such a low level. I shouldn't be deeping it this hard, but I like to. It's fun. I'm going the wrong way entirely. I'm losing my mind.
Well, I'll be. This was one of Chen Stormstout's kegs. He traveled with Rexar a long time ago. I haven't seen or heard about him in a Kodo's age. I appreciate you bringing this to me, adventurer.
Would you like a taste of Chen's namesake?
That's a silly
the
voice.
Storm Stout is a mighty brew. Chen taught the recipe to my mentor, and my mentor passed it on to me. I'll need you to get me a few things, but I can tell you this. The kick is worth it.
Bring me 5 Savannah Lion tusks from any Savannah Lion, 5 Plain Strider kidneys from any Plain Strider, and 1 Thunder Lizard horn from any species of Thunder Lizard. That should do the trick nicely. You can find these ingredients throughout the Barrens.
Being wharf master of a busy port like Ratchet, I keep my finger on the pulse of information. I know all about the exchange of goods and money between here and Booty Bay. The latest bit of news I've heard is about the Venture Company's Boulder Lode Mine northeast of the Sludge Fen. One of the miners discovered an emerald the size of your fist. I know a few buyers who'd be interested in getting their hands on something like that, and I'd be willing to go half and half on its sale. The raptors of the Barrens are smarter than raptors in other lands, and I think all that smarts is hiding in their horns. If so, then I could grind their horns into powder and use it to make smart drinks. I could sell them for a fortune, and you can help me. Find me intact raptor horns from Sunscale Scytheclaws. They roam in the southern Barrens and in the northern Barrens near the border of Ashenvale Forest. I sure wish Vice Admiral Greslick did a better job of keeping the seas safe for our trading vessels. With all the gold the trade princes have poured into the trade fleets, it ticks me off to see so many pirates running willy-nilly, raiding my ships and stealing my goods. I heard that the South Sea freebooters have set up a camp just south of here. They've been a real thorn in my side, and if Greslick won't take care of them, well, maybe you can help me get rid of them.
Yeah, that other pirate quest over here, I can just get on the way to when I'm doing those sort of quests, so I didn't want to go back and forth to get that one quest when I'm going there anyway. So, yeah, this place is just full of everything, literally anything I see and it'll be my quest. Let's untrack all of these, and then it's just this stuff. Yeah, you get 2 from Thunder Bluff, which is the last satchel. That's where you go find, there's a dead guy next to the Trog in like a small cavern area. Enemy strength, that's just killing the Trogs. And then the Undercity quest is... Oh, you gotta find the 2 books from each of the warlocks from in the dungeon. They're random drops though, so you just gotta get lucky. And then the quest from Thrall is just to kill the main big guy, I think. Well, Slay the Beast is... Taragaman the Hunger. That's the big guy in the middle, I think. The demon. What are they called? Fell Hunter in the middle. And then Thrall will give you the quest to kill the bad guy at the end, I think. I'm gonna see what items there are from Ragefire Chasm. That would be good for me. Like I say, any sort of like weapon, especially, like you just get the Staff of Orgrimmar afterwards, and it's way better than anything you find in the dungeon. So there's a robe of evocation. That's a stamina and intellect robe. That would be good for me. There's a sword, which I can't use swords, and then there's a dagger, which is 9 damage per second. Gives agility and stamina. That's just the top things that have come up on Wowhead anyway. So, see, I could be mean and just need everything for the enchanting that I can do, but I never do that. I feel bad just for needing on multiple stuff that I find throughout the dungeon. It's like if I get a cloak, that's good for me, and I need on that, I win the need, and then there's another cloak later on that's better than the original one. I feel bad if, you know, needing on that. But I just say, like, in retail, it's all down. It's literally the exact same system, it's just done silently, I think. Like it just doesn't show you the need, greed, or whatever. It just does it for you. So there can be people that just get all the loot and no one else does. I don't know if I said this in the other videos, but there was a thing that I used to do years ago. Yeah, I did. I'm sure I did. With the need and greed system, I'd greed the stuff that I needed, thinking that it would make me buy it. So I was just getting rid of loads of really good stuff that I actually wanted without knowing. I can do my cooking and first aid here as well. I think I'll cut back and forth when I'm running through here, because it's a lot of back and forth, like I say.
Listen closely to what you are told, and do not quickly trust or distrust, for even friends serve their own ends, adventurer. Our great war chief knows this, and to prove that there are warlocks within the Horde who do not wish to destroy it from within, or gain control over it, I have volunteered to aid our young leader in any way I can.
Farewell. And where did you get this? Good Margot's in Razor Hill sent you to me, did he? Well, let me take a closer look.
Since the last great war when the Burning Legion was defeated, I have searched for sources of demonic corruption in Orc society. The collar you brought me confirms my fears. It belongs to the Burning Blade, a cult that rallies around an item of demonic power. It is called the Demon Seed, and it resides in the Barrens atop Dreadmist Peak. It must be destroyed. Go to Farwatch Post on the border of the Barrens to the west and speak with my assistant Axeloth. He will direct you further.
Yeah, that takes me up here. That's the gem quest that I thought the warlocks had. I'm sure they do have a warlock quest around here to do with this demon stuff. Can't remember what it is. And I don't know if that leads into another quest for Ragefire Chasm. I don't think it does, because it's just hidden enemies that does that.
Intriguing. The voice you heard mentioned my name. I'm known for hunting down enemies of our war chief, but ... it is strange that I was singled out. Stranger still that the Burning Blade cultists from whom you recovered this pendant have a name so close to my own. I must study this pendant. I must study and must ponder the meaning of its message. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, adventurer. You have done your people a great service.
The primary task set upon me by our great war chief is to root out the creatures responsible for infesting our lord's great city with demonic influence. The Burning Blade is one threat, but there are others. The Searing Blade, for instance, who make their home in Ragefire Chasm, secretly attempting to subvert innocent members of the Horde. If they are to be stopped, then their leader must be slain. A Felguard named Taragaman, the Hungerer. Kill him and his heart will appease Thrall, of this I'm sure.
Good, adventurer. The spirits be praised. Perhaps you are the one who will finally put my greatest fears to rest. Who would suspect someone so young and so brave would rise up and champion our cause? You remind me of myself when I was younger. I will ensure that you are justly rewarded for your efforts, if we both survive the coming storm. But there is time for more praise later. You've not accomplished anything in comparison to what you will face, but this is a good start.
Welcome to Orgrimmar.
Now, let us see if this insignia you found is worth the effort. There is a warlock within the city who believes he has my trust. He does not know that I realize where his true loyalties lie. He is in fact the leader of the Burning Blade. But do not rush off to do battle with him. He has a purpose, and we shall use him against our enemies. Take this insignia to him, in the Cleft of Shadow, here in Orgrimmar. Speak to him, and see if he believes you are one of his own. Then return to me here.
Just noticed that Spirits of Stone Talon quest. I don't think that's a Shaman specific quest. think that is just a breadcrumb over to that area.
Blood and thunder! Ah, one of our own! It is good to see our numbers are growing so rapidly that I can no longer keep track of the faces of our members. That fool Thrall thinks I am working hard to cleanse the image of warlocks and prove we are his servants. Idiot. The Burning Legion will make ash of this entire world after it drains it completely. Naive fool! The Burning Blade is the Shadow Council. There are many cults and organizations under the Council's rule, but all of them are just extensions of their will. I may lead the Burning Blade, but I am still just as much a pawn to the Council as you are to me. Look at the Searing Blade. Most of them think they are becoming the next rising group of powerful warlocks, that they will replace the Shadow Council. Naive fool! The Burning Blade is the Shadow Council.
That one's
there are
bugged.
many
It's not
cults
done
and
the right
organizations under the Council's rule. Ah, one of our own. It is good to see our numbers are growing so rapid.
So that one's not. That one doesn't work as well.
Strength.
I don't know. I was hoping I could get to level 14 by the time I've done all this, but it doesn't look like I will. So that's gonna give me 460. Yeah, that's nowhere near enough. That's a shame. I really wanted to get my next set of skills before doing the dungeon. I don't know if it's worth grinding a few enemies outside or just doing the dungeon as is. Might just do the dungeon as is, it doesn't really matter. I'm here in Orgrimmar. In terms of time efficiency, it's better rather than having to run back out to kill a bunch of random stuff. Might as well check this enchantment trainer here while I'm passing.
What are you looking for?
I would get that, but enchanting 100, it'll be ages till I get that. Minor mana, that could be good. Level 20.
Strength.
To die in battle is glory.
Turning 15.
What are you looking for? You are unfit to train.
So yeah, I literally am just gonna have to keep using this bracer enchant for the moment before I can learn anything else. Because I think you get the different formulas just from like random drops mainly, and then like you can find the odd one from shops. Don't know if it's worth buying these as well.
Go forth to victory.
To die in battle is glory.
I think, just in case I get any new braces, I won't enchant it right away. Obviously I'll enchant my braces when I get new ones, just for the buff and for the leveling for the enchanting. But in terms of actually getting up to the next level, like 10 or 15 for the next enchant, I'll just wait till I've got enough materials to do that all in one go. That way I'm able to enchant what braces I get at the time, and I'm not like, so like if I've already used all my materials just trying to level up the enchanting and then I get a new bracer, I can't enchant it anymore. So it's like, it's better to just keep hold of them and then doing it all in one go. If that makes any sense at all. I might just be rambling on.
Loktar, friend.
Excellent, most excellent adventurer. What you have done this day is only the first step in a much broader foundation. A foundation that we will build the destruction of the Shadow Council on, once and for all. Tell me all he said, and leave not one word out. It may be more important than you realize.
Leaders of the Searing Blade, this concerns me most. If they are the ones of value to Niru, then those are who we must target first. This satyr, Bazalon, and the other Niru mentioned, what was he? A warlock must be slain. Return to the Cleft of Shadow and enter Ragefire Chasm, adventurer. Find these two leaders of the Searing Blade and kill them. But be careful not to let Niru know it was you who did this.
You must retain your identity as one of his brothers in arms.
Okay, cool. So next step that I want to do, find a group for Ragefire Chasm and hope that the people have the different quests from Undercity and Thunderbluff. If not, I'll have to see if I can get someone to teleport me, or I'll just have to run there myself. So yeah, that should be fun. I mean, it won't be fun, it's a lot of running, but oh well. I think I'll stay here at the Flight Master just in case I do have to go. Ooh, Hearthstone, that's something I need to do. Right. Set my Hearthstone here. I can fly over to Thunderbluff straight away. And then I can actually, no, it would be better to use my Hearthstone after going to Undercity, because then I don't have to fly over. Who's the innkeeper? The woman. Yeah.
If we are to make these new lands ours, then we must have places to rest our
I'll just stay
battle-weary
here,
bodies.
and then
Lay
next
your
time,
axe by the fire and share the...
Yeah, I think I'll just stay here, and then see if I can get a group for next time. And then I can decide whether I need to run out and get the quest myself or not. So, yeah.